Our story opens at the bastion of all that is pure, noble, and good. Oh, sorry. Actually, it opens at the White House.
Okay, Mr. President, give me the... Hey, you don't look like the president.
I'm one of those generic presidents they use on TV to keep shows from becoming dated.
Whatever. Okay, Mr. Generic President, give me the entire USA and whatnot.
Whoa, hang on, half a mo. Earthworm Jim, calling Earthworm Jim.
Hello, and thanks for calling the Earthworm Jim Coffee Can and String Hotline. If you are calling to learn the facts about hair replacement, press 1 now.
You should. What? The guy can't have a little fun? All right, I'll save the country for you. Yeesh. So, you've come to steal the entire USA, eh?
You got it, sweet cakes.
Then take a look at this!
You could keep your country!
Wow! He ran through the wall and left his outline in it. That is so boss!
Say, what's on that paper that scared Psycho so badly?
Oh, just the national debt.
He did it too! He did it too! Hey, I want to do the outline thing. Can I, please? Please, oh, please!
Well, okay, Fuzz Buddy.
How?
Sure. It looks cool when people run into a wall in a cartoon. But Peter has just demonstrated what would happen in real life. So remember, kids, just say no to running into walls. It may not be the cool thing, but it's the smart thing.
Earthworm Jim, the soil he did crawl. Earthworm Jim, a super suit did fall. Jim was just a dirt-eating, chewy length of worm flesh, but all that came to a crashing end. Earthworm Jim, he's such a groovy guy. Earthworm Jim, he rockets through the sky, cruising through the universe, having lots of fun. Here comes Earthworm Jim, you know that he's a mighty one. Look out! Despite his great big muscles and his really big ray gun, Jim is still an earthworm, but then he's the only one with a super suit to make him really super strong. Jim can be a winner if we only sing along. Earthworm Jim,
We think he's mighty fine.
Earthworm Jim,
A hero for all time.
Earthworm Jim. Hooray for
Groovy! Just say no to running into walls. It may not be the cool thing, but it's the smart thing. Well, kids, you've just seen a bit of an Earthworm Jim episode. Now, what did you think of it?
I hate it when cartoons try to teach me how to be safe. Do they really think kids are stupid enough to run into walls? Ow, 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 ow. Also, I don't care much for irony.
Mm-hmm. Irony, bad. And what did you think?
I wish Jim would do more karate kicks. Kicking is cool. Ah, my spine!
Kicking is cool. And what did you think?
I wish Jim were more like Stephen J. Hawking. He's dreamy.
How can I kick more and be more like a brilliant physicist? It's against nature, I tells ya!
Jim, do we really have to go through all this?
You better believe it. Our ratings are in the toilet. Test patterns get more viewers than we do. If we don't get more people to watch, Earthworm Jim shall be no more! Wait a second. I know what will bring in more viewers.
Okay, two things. One, this isn't gonna work. And two, my bikini is giving me a snuggie.
I guess we shouldn't have gone for the thong thing. No matter. I have devised a much more brilliant plan to improve our ratings. I call it Earthworm Interactive. Now, all we need is a typical Earthworm Jim viewer.
Hi, I'm Cody, a typical Earthworm Jim viewer.
Bingo! Come, young Cody. You shall be part of a bold experiment in participatory entertainment.
Don't wanna.
That's the spirit. Comfy?
Actually, this is very painful.
Great! Now, let me explain the setup. This equipment will monitor your responses as you watch today's episode. You'll see the episode on the screen. At key points in the story, you'll get to decide what happens by pressing these buttons. In a moment, today's thrilling action story will begin. Are you excited?
I yearn for the sweet embrace of the grave.
Fantastic! Okay, Fuzz Buddy, time for action!
Ready, you mighty hero! Jim, that's your pants phone. Aren't you gonna answer?
In a sec. I'm kind of enjoying it. Yeah, okay. If you're calling to learn the facts about hair replacement, press... By the great worm spirit whose severia may require medication! We'll be there right away! Come, stout yeoman, trouble is afoot.
A foot will be kicking your butt if you call me stout again!
This is a fine kettle of fish.
And so our heroes rocket to one of Turlock's fine restaurants. The local greasy, weird-smelling chicken franchise.
What's all this, then?
Ow, ow, ow.
Fear not. My supersuit gives me the strength of 1,000 tree surgeons. I am more than a match for a single ape. I have eaten my words and found them bitter as the lingering regret from a failed love affair.
Jim, that's no ordinary ape!
Refresh my memory. Exactly why didn't I just stay in bed today?
We rejoin our heroes as they are about to be moidalized by a huge, powerful ape.
Okay, Cody. Now you get to decide whether I win or lose.
If you want Jim to win, press the win button. If you want Jim to lose, press the lose button. Make your selection now. I said, make your selection now. Look, if you don't press a button, you'll get a shock. Like...
About time. How could I be so blind? We're in a chicken joint! The ultimate weapon is right at our fingertips! Gluey and edible mashed potatoes! Anyone who's eaten this stuff knows that it turns rock hard within seconds of being exposed to air. Say... Look, Peter, it's my tribute to those bouncy head car dashboard dogs. What do you think?
Well, I don't know much about art, but I'd say you're a complete loony.
You cut me to the quick, Fuzz Buddy. To the quick.
Excuse me. That ape was my husband.
No accounting for taste.
No, he was my husband, then he turned into an ape. I mean, I guess he's still my husband. I just won't be able to take him to the PTA meetings now.
You better tell us what happened, ma'am.
We had just finished our delicious, greasy, weird-smelling chicken. I had the regular, and my husband had the extra smelly.
My favorite.
And we were trying to clean the many layers of grease off our faces. Then he turned into an ape and started smashing stuff. Then you came in and defeated him. Then you did that bouncy head dog thing. Then you asked me to tell you what happened. Then I did. Then I said, then I did. Then...
Okay, we know all that.
What's this?
That's the wrapper from the moist towelette my husband was using just before he changed.
PMFH code.
Hello? Giant ape attack? Ape attack? Ape attack? Ape attack! Merciful mung beans! It's an epidemic! Come on, Peter. I don't know who's behind this, but I know they're putting the ape back in ape-apocalypse.
That is unquestionably the worst line of dialogue I've ever heard.
Soon our heroes are battling giant apes all over the world. London, Paris, New York.
Eat dirt, Kong-like monstrosity! finally did it. Gosh darn them! Gosh darn them all to heck!
They did what, Jim?
I mean, I like advertising as much as the next person, but this is just plain bad taste!
Soon, everyone in the world has turned into an ape. Well, except our staunch heroes, of course. Right, yes, of course, and Cody, and most of Nebraska. Oh, all right! The point is, a whole lot of people have turned into apes.
What could be turning all these people into apes? If only we could find some pattern.
Actually, I have found a pattern. The ape in New York had been using this nasal spray. The ape in Paris had been eating this mushy French cheese. And the ape at Buckingham Palace had been using this deodorant.
Great work, Fuzz Buddy. You're a regular Larry Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Pig! Always with the criticism! Get off my back, man! Now, let's see. What could PMFH stand for? Pat my facial hair?
It's probably Professor Monkey for a head.
Please make furry ham?
I think it's Professor Monkey for a head.
Pope Mobile for hire.
It's Professor Monkey for a head! PMFH, Professor Monkey for a head!
Say, do you suppose it might be Professor Monkey for a head?
Must not kill. Must not kill.
And so, our heroes go to the PMFH Go headquarters to find out.
What the heck is going on here? Nothing!
Nothing at all. Oh, you mean what's going on with the whole turning people into apes thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's simple. My company, PMFH Co., makes an assortment of consumer products. In these products, I have put my special simian toxin, which turns human beings into apes. Once everyone on Earth has become an ape, my monkey will be the only one who can communicate with them. I will rule the world! Well, yes, technically you will rule the world, but we agreed to split everything 50-50, remember? All right, 60-40!
Question, how can your monkey communicate with the apes? Apes and monkeys aren't the same thing.
Actually, he is a chimpanzee, a member of the ape family. He had that tail stuck on, and he likes people to call him a monkey.
Okay, why?
He feels that he's a monkey trapped in the body of an ape.
Psychedelic.
I know, don't get me started. Well, anywho, monkey, be a dear and call forth the apes to destroy these heroes, will you?
We're doomed! Doomed, I tell you! Doomed in case you weren't paying attention! Doomed!
When we left our heroes, they were about to be horribly mutilated by apes.
Stop! Before the apes pull your limbs off like petals from a daisy, there is something I am curious about. I designed my simian toxin to turn humans into apes. I wonder how it would affect a worm and a puppy.
My, what an enchanting aroma. What is it?
Just a little PMFH Co. cologne with the simian toxin, of course.
It smells like the first blush of sunrise on a summer morn. Send me a case of that stuff, will you?
Oh, you didn't turn into anything!
No, but I have a sudden urgent desire to wear a corduroy jacket with leather patches on the elbows.
The fashion horror!
Interesting.
What am I?
Well, offhand, I'd say you're the heart, lungs, and liver of a sheep boiled in its own stomach.
I'm a haggis! No!
Yeesh! Fuzz, buddy, bust my ear bones, why don't you?
I'm a haggis!
Yeah, cry me a river. Okay, Cody, can we escape from the bad guys now?
All right.
Time to escape, Fuzz. Lump Buddy. Fortunately, all apes instinctively fear one thing. Scottish food! Come, Peter. We must find a cure for this simian toxin.
We better hurry. I think I'm starting to congeal.
Let's see. Severia? Trichinosis? Ah! Turning into apes. It says the cure is peanuts.
I'm cured! Cured!
Not effective on worms, puppies, or puppies with worms. Ew.
I'm doomed! Doomed!
We'll find your cure, Peter. But first, we've got a planet to save.
Seeking enough peanuts to cure the people of Earth, our heroes rocket to the planet of creamy foods. There they must cross the mighty sea of mayonnaise.
Aye, me hearties. The mayonnaise is a harsh mistress for sure. But once you've been touched by her charms, you could never be happy on dry food again. More tuna fish.
No, thanks. I think I'm gonna puke.
Ahoy! There she be! The fabled island of peanut butter.
After scooping up a liberal portion of peanut butter, our heroes return to Earth, where they explode the huge wad of TV in orbit. The peanut butter rains down all over Earth and is eaten by the apes, returning them to their normal human form.
So, Professor, how will you stop us without your precious apes? That ought to do it. Okay, Cody! It's time to press the win button!
What's in it for me?
This is no time to start getting all capitalist on me.
Cody, press the lose button. I can give you wealth and power.
No, Cody, press win. I can give you a hearty handshake and another hearty handshake.
What to do? What to do?
If you let the professor win, he'll enslave the entire Earth.
Well, at least I didn't stick a bunch of electrodes in the kid's head.
Decide! Yeah, who cares? It's just a cartoon.
If it were just a cartoon, could I do this? Press the lose button now, or you'll be banging on those pearly, pearly gates!
You've got to save Cody, Jim. He's got a Nielsen box.
Cody, press the win button now!
Hang on. How can you win just because he pressed a button? I've still got all these guns.
Yes, but I've got this.
Oh, well, that does make perfect sense, then.
Well, monkey for a head. Say good night, monkeys. You know, I thought that traveling cage salesman had ripped me off, but boy, was I wrong. It's the ratings for today's episode. We had 9 times as many viewers as we usually have.
Wow! That means nearly 20 people watched! Woo, 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 woo.
The kids they interviewed only had 2 comments. They hated Earthworm Interactive. Sorry, Cody.
I'm free!
And they loved you as a haggis, Peter. Lump Buddy, your new look is gonna keep our show on the air.
I yearn for the sweet embrace of the grave.
Well, Cody, thanks for all your help. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
Yeah, could you introduce me to the cow?
Cow? Cody, cow.